Hi there, Andre here from Peak Motorcycles. I'm here at Motorcycle Live 2022 and I'm here at the Langen stand. Now if you saw my video from last year, they had the pre-production prototype for their Langen 250 two-stroke. Behind me you can see they've actually got two of the actual production bikes that are now up for sale. I think they're making 100 of them all together, most of them already spoken for. But just to look at the sheer engineering and the quality on these bikes really is quite incredible. Sometimes when you see a concept, they spent far more time and money making the concept look good, and then the production bikes, they've had to make some compromises to just to get them on the market. But in this case, I really don't think they have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick look around the bikes that are on here. They've got an engine that I can give you a close-up look at. It's not attached to anything, but you can see what makes it up. And then I'm hopefully going to get someone from Langen to just talk through the bikes. So this is it. This is the 250 twin two-stroke that powers the Langen, and this thing makes 95 horsepower, and it was actually developed as I guess a sort of a design experiment by Ferrari, and it really is very, very cool indeed. I mean, I'll show you actually fitted to the bike, but it's just such a tiny thing. You think this thing pumps out 95 horsepower. I mean, I'm not sure what the power band's like. I expect it's a bit brutal, but yeah, I just think it's a very, very cool piece of engineering. Here we go, so these are the two production bikes they have here on the stand, and I think it's here just to really illustrate what they can do from a customization perspective, depending on what customers want. I mean, some things are common across the two bikes. I mean, I think that air intake that you can just see in there, that looks pretty amazing. Carbon fibre everywhere, obviously, but then there's so many billeted parts. You look at that, even things like that headlight, the headlight clamp, that triple tree at the top, that quite remarkable paintwork and carbon fibre in there on the fuel tank. Even details like looking what they've done with the fuel filler. And then the little number there, number 59 of 100, that's written up there. And then we've got the seat going back, finished in some nice leather. And then even that tailpiece with one of the two exhausts. So you've got one of them up there, and if I come down you can see maybe the expansion tank underneath there. And then the second one with the big expansion tank there coming up to the exhaust. Those Dimag wheels as well. I will check what the actual weight is of the final bikes, but it is very, very light. And if you think these things make 95 horsepower, they really are quite incredible. So yeah, so this is the pre-production prototype that was shown on the stand last year. I mean, compared to the real bikes, it's actually, well, I guess it's really not that different. I can give you a close-up look, along the side of that, and you see what it's like up and over the top. But yeah, just a really, really fine piece of engineering. Just goes to show all you really need is a rev counter and maybe a speedo. We'll also show you just a very, very close-up look at the left side of this other bike. So this is number 13, with those pretty cool gold spoked wheels. So the Dimag wheels on the other. You just look at that sort of trellis work on the swing arm, and then yeah, just all these billeted parts. Even those just the foot peg hangers, every little piece, even just like that linkage for the gear shift that's in there. And then that engine itself nestled in there, surrounded by all that carbon fibre bodywork and those massive scoops for the air intake in there at the front. But yeah, it's a real piece of work. And then it's got some very fancy looking Öhlins forks on the front there. I think even the levers here are billeted aluminium from Hell. And yeah, just really, really nice bikes. Really sort of the pinnacle, I think, of motorcycle engineering for things like this. Now I know you can get these things made as like full-on customs. If you think these are manufactured bikes where they're doing a run, it's not a huge run of 100, but yeah, I love them. I think they're great. So that's it. That's my very quick look around the Langen stand here at Motorcycle Live 2022. Still just the one model, but to see two production versions instead of the pre-production prototype they had last year is great to see that these things are actually coming through and coming to market. I mean, I love them. I don't think I'm going to be having one in my garage. I think they're a little bit out of my price range unless I sell a lot of other bikes. But yeah, I think they're really, really cool. I've put a link to the website in the description, so check them out. And if you're thinking you're in the market for a 95 horsepower 250 two-stroke twin, then yeah, Langen Motorcycles, look them up. I hope this has been interesting and useful. If it has, please check out my other content from Motorcycle Live 2022, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.